Hello everyone, we are covering Bughouse World Championship in the Challenger section. Um, so here we have jchaney125 and mikeysan206 versus levi223 and Donerom. I'm sorry I didn't cover the beginning of this match. If I'd realized it was going on, I would have covered it from the start. But it was put on the calendar earlier today. Well, it wasn't even put on the calendar yet. It was put in the Google form for scheduling earlier today. Didn't make the calendar, so I didn't know about it. Our current score is 6-3, favoring Levy and Donerom. So I believe this is first to 11. And that means we're less than halfway through the match here. Okay, so I gotta switch modes in my head. We're in Bughouse mode now. Uh, this looks mate-ish. Yeah, Rookian is gonna be mate. Well, no. Yeah. Yeah, Rookian is mate. Bishop takes. Okay, that's mate for Donerom. Our score is 7-3. Favoring Levy and Donerom. And we're off to the races. Mikey-san, by the way, qualified for this tournament with a few different partners. Chose the partner Jay Cheney in the end. Also qualified with Alex Su, I believe, but declined to play with him. We are in the knockout stage. So in the challenger section, knockout stage, we have 16 teams that qualified. So before we had 8 groups, top 2 teams from each group progressed. The winner of this match is going to play the winner of Jack Brooks and I Like Bughouse versus HS 2006 and Vladimir K, which has not been determined yet. A bunch of these matches haven't been scheduled yet. So we'll see. Jay Cheney as a fairly safe king, seems to be on the attack, threatening to do it with tempo. Knight at e2 is the move for sure. Then pawn takes, and new knight in works, or he could pawn. Now, if he's ever in any danger, he could always play knight takes pawn, or bishop takes pawn. In fact, bishop takes pawn might be the move here. Another option, I think he just wins with knight back, pawn check, bishop takes, going on the diagonal. I don't like this. He's repeating. That opens the possibility of a draw. I guess he's waiting for the queen, since the queen looks like it's forced, either queen or knight. Knight would win too. But he doesn't even need to risk this. And now he has to worry that knight back is just going to be a draw. I don't know how many times this has been repeated. Okay, that knight wins. Knight check. Pawn in. That wins, but it was a little sloppy by Jay Cheney. He could have just made it on the diagonals pretty easily. Hey, young UK baller. Donerom always seems underrated to you. Interesting. He's from, looks like, Mexico. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Donerom that much. Welcome to the chat, a young UK baller. Okay, pawn needs to land here. Yeah. Now you can always take one of these. And then just move the knight. Threatening knight in. I like this continuation for Mikey-san. Knight in for sure. Threatening the queen, threatening this pawn. Another pawn is good. Tempo the queen. Probably have to sack the queen. The queen moves away. You have knight takes, new knight in. This looks uncomfortable. Yeah, take the queen. If he takes back, you can throw another knight in. I think you could ignore that. Just bring the knight out. I think black's attack is better. Okay, Mikey-san is defending though. He takes the rook. I think that's wise, yeah. Take this, pawn check, new knight in. Okay, knight at h3 is going to mate. Knight at h3, pawn takes, queen in. Levy up time. Levy's mated too though. Queen in. The win for Mikey-san. And our score is now 7-5, favoring Donerom and levi223. Mikey-san sacking on the castled king. He wants some material flow, maybe just pawn check while he waits for more stuff. This is reasonable. Yeah, just keep taking. Take it all. Pawn check. There's a bishop in. Now a knight is good for him. If he doesn't get the knight, maybe tempo the queen, although queen can take this pawn. Let's check the time. He does throw the pawn in. If the knight weren't here, queen up would be good. Maybe just bring one of these rooks in. I mean, you have a threat. Maybe he wants to wait for the knight to win the queen. He is up 2 seconds. Up 2 seconds might be worth waiting for the knight. If it were me, I would keep rolling, but a lot of people would sit here. Yeah, there's the knight. Let's win the queen. Trying to either trade the knights off, then queen up. Yeah, trade the knights, then queen up. Bring the queen. Don't like that move. Much better bring the queen in. Oh, queen mates, though. A quick win for Mikey-san. Our score now 7-6. Still favoring Donerom and Levy. It is first to 11. On with knight a piece here. I think you come back here. Knight at h4 could be a threat if he gets one.
Is there a thing going on?
Oh, hey. I forgot I was in this. Yeah, I was earlier commentating the 4PC arena, but the last arena ended. Now I'm commentating Bughouse World Championship. If you have any Bughouse insights, you can commentate with me.
I have so many Bughouse insights.
Okay. Tell us.
Do they have two knights and a pawn? I'm looking. I see white on the left board has 2 knights but no pawn, so
That's a good point.
I guess he's lost. He's just dead in the water.
jchaney has won a queen. Knight at h4 could be a threat.
Okay.
Oh, take that for sure.
I got a message from man being saying 4PC and commentary, so I assumed the two were linked. Apparently not.
Nope. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I was still in here.
I will leave you to do your Bughouse thing.
Okay,
but yeah,
have a good one.
For all you seasoned pros out there, remember 2 knights and a pawn is all you need. Trust
2
me.
knights and a pawn is all you need. It says right on 4PC.
Yeah.
All right, later. Okay, back to the Bughouse. So Levy eat in some pieces. Like a queen would be good for him. It's a tall order, obviously. Maybe push pawn could be interesting. push pawn, because then if he takes the bishop, another bishop in could be a fun attack. I like e6. Actually, Jay Cheney is down an eternity. He's down 30 seconds. That's rough. Okay, he's just going for defense. Makes sense. You can take that. You can take that. You can take that. Take it all. Now the pawn push is really good. Push the pawn. Jay Cheney's winning now. Push the pawn, then queen in. Crushing. Queen check. Knight takes bishop. It's not as good. Knight takes bishop, still crushing. I mean, I guess Donerom is having internet problems because can't really imagine what's happening here. Bishop back. Maybe bishop here was better even. Bishop here was better for sure. Actually, cut off the rook and then the queen could come in. And take that. So could throw a pawn in. Okay. So knight is great for Jay Cheney. There's the knight. Knight check. That wasn't where to put the knight. It should have gone to e5. Knight e5 was winning. But he'll have another chance. Oh, he won't have another chance because Donerom has mated. So before, if Jay Cheney, if he played knight here, then either way the king moves, queen can mate. Okay, our score is 8-6, favoring Donerom and Levy. I don't know why the next game isn't started. They are on break. But it is first to 11. Jay Cheney needs to watch out for these light squared attacks. He hasn't moved his e-pawn or his king's bishop. Tempo in the queen. Eventually I'd grab this rook file on Mikey-san. Okay, wants to go for this. He cares more about attacking than free pawns. Attacking the queen. He could go back. Okay. Defending the knight. Jay Cheney is attacking. He could put a pawn at e2, but better to put maybe a knight there. Actually, a queen takes pawn is a problem. Knight at e5 is the best way to defend and attack at the same time. This cuts off the queen. Not bad. I like it. This king feels a little bit vulnerable. The queen mates. There's a threat of pawn check, knight in. Slide. Not sure what Levy's waiting for. Okay. I like pawn at b7. Now rook is good, bishop's good for Levy. I wonder, maybe just even knight at c8 could be interesting. Well, that queen is crushing. I tempo him. Knight at c8, knight takes a6, knight takes pawn, throw another pawn in here. least did something rather than waiting. But maybe he wants the queen. I guess this queen is going to come. Didn't take the queen. Wow, okay. I thought taking the queen was a no-brainer. The queen could land on c8 or it could land on a8. Yeah, top block is 0. Under 2000 is to 11, open is to 15. Although the first and only match played so far in the challenger section, which is under 2000, they played to 15 because I guess they didn't understand it. Maybe we didn't make it clear. I don't know. Later rounds in the tournament may be more. So certainly the finals for the Open, for example, will be to more than 15. I don't think we've decided exactly how much, but it might be to 30 or something like that. Okay, the queen comes. I think you take with bishop. Although, is he in trouble here? If he's in trouble, then he would want to do it with tempo. I guess he's going to stall because he's up more than 20 seconds. 23 seconds, maybe. Right now, queen guards the knight, but he didn't want him to get a pawn to stick in there to win the queen. This makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of threats that Levy has. Pawn at a7 is one of them. Bishop at c8. And by the way, I was not paying attention to the right board, but I think he did exactly what I suggested with knight in, knight takes pawn, knight takes. There's the knight. Okay, that's a win for Donerom and Levy. Mikey and jchaney get decent positions, but are down on time. Yeah, I agree. Mikey sacks his queen. Trying to get safe here. Maybe this pawn will fall eventually. Oh, this is looking rough for Mikey-san. I like this knight move a lot. That's a mate threat. Bishop here is fun. A bishop at b6 would have been a really nice move. I still like it. Well, I guess he doesn't have a bishop now. Interesting. A lot going on here. You could knight take, knight take. If he gets a pawn or bishop, okay. Wants to come in here. Although once the queen is taken, this isn't going to be mate anymore because the king can run. Knight at d6 could be interesting. By the way, even if he takes this, like, bishop could take the pawn. Donerom could just throw a lot at Mikey-san at any point. Just trade the world. I think he wants to do that when his partner is attacking. Okay. Going in hard on these light squares. Okay. attacking this pawn more. jchaney wins a queen. Maybe you can win this knight. Okay, I guess we take that. Whoa, this falls. Oh, Levy is having some problems there. Maybe better just to bring the bishop back to defend. He puts a new knight in. I would have saved that knight for sure. Diagonals are great for jchaney. jchaney only has the queen as a diagonal. Donerom slightly down on time. As soon as he gets up on time, oh, take that for free. As soon as he gets up on time, he should stop giving stuff. I think more knights are okay. You just can't give pawns. Oh, giving that bishop was a bad idea. Really needs to pay more attention to his partner's safety. This is a fun move, though. I think taking the bishop was okay, too. Okay, takes the queen. Queen is going to be helpful for Donerom. I think you could just protect this, honestly. Although you might be worried about knight at h3. You might have to go all in because of knight at h3. This is a pretty strong threat. Maybe knight here. Oh, okay. That just... Even if he takes the knight, he's dead. That's the problem. He's got to check. Okay, that pawn check is reasonable. What happened? Oh, jchaney flagged. Okay. So this is going to be mate anyway with knight check, pawn in. Donerom had mate in 2. Our score now 10-6, favoring Donerom and Levy. This is match point. Bishop at b6 didn't work. Okay, I don't remember the position, but I'm sure you're right. Yeah, I don't like how jchaney keeps not moving his e-pawn. Not recommended. And right now he's attacking the queen. If queen takes, knight takes is possible. Don't like this pawn move. I would just take this pawn. I mean, I guess queen might take, but like at least you're getting some stuff active. Knight plus pawn mates for Mikey-san. What's his time like? He's up 1 second. Knight plus pawn still mates for Mikey-san. Knight. Oh, okay. He should wait for material. He's up a reasonable amount of time. Diagonals are good. Another possibility, I guess, is to play rook over, try to take the knight. Rook d1. That's a threat. That's a threat. Okay. jchaney needs to stall. At least stall before mate. Queen in. That's mate. It made him 1. time is close. This is mate in 1-2, of course. Is up mate in 1? I think up is mate in 1 with queen in. Okay, mikeysan gets the mate, which means the match continues. There's more bughouse. Our score is 10-7. Favoring Donerom and Levy. Should probably trade. Now the pawn wins a piece. Bishop is good. Knight at h4 is a possibility, but he doesn't have any of those things. Okay, bishop no longer is good because now this is covered. Knight is very helpful. Maybe he trades some things. Donerom removes all the recaptures. Oh, maybe not that one. Okay. jchaney sacking on Levy. Why not put the bishop here where it's immediate check instead of one back? Confused about that. mikeysan marching old Harry, the H pawn. Okay, bishop check. Very good. I think this side is even better. I hate that move. I mean, I guess this is his plan, but it just loses material. Knight can take this first, so the knight doesn't hang. Okay, tempo in the queen. No diagonal blockers, can take that. Okay. Knight check, maybe. Knight check, knight takes pawn. That's a very odd move. Accomplishes nothing. Just helps his knight move to a better position. Yeah, jchaney losing the queen now. And Levy can get safe or can win more material. jchaney downtime. He would like to get a queen or a rook to checkmate. Donerom should stall. Don't give more pieces to jchaney. jchaney may realize he's supposed to attack now. Rook in the back. Bishop check. Take it. Take the rook first. That's mate. What? Oh, I guess it didn't matter because the same team had the mate. Okay. But it's mate in 1 for Donerom. Levy gets the mate. That's GG's. The final score is 11-7. Favoring Levy and Donerom. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Let me see if I had the stream title correct. jchaney125. Sometimes they get capitalization wrong. Yeah, Donerom should be capitalized. Everything else is fine. Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. So coming up in the calendar. Well, so first of all, I should mention that these guys are going to play against the winner of a future to be played match, Jack Brooks and I Like Bughouse versus AHS 2006 and Vladimir K. So this is basically a 4-round tournament. This is round 1. Next we're gonna have round 2. So round 1 lasts 2 weeks. Round 2 probably gonna last a week. Then we have the semifinals, which will last a week, and the finals. In addition to the finals, there'll be a match for 3rd versus 4th place. So that's all upcoming. We also have the calendar to think about. So here's the calendar. This is just what's been reported to me. Wednesday we have PKNM and Midnight Fox. Friday we have PKNM and Midnight Fox versus Zyzon and Chicken. And by the way, like an hour ago, we were watching PKNM trying to qualify for the 4-player chess world championship, world speed chess championship. So PKNM also good at 4-player chess. Friday, we have 1800 Strength and Papa Pizza versus GSBC and Larso. So some matches that haven't made the calendar yet. On the 26th, which is also a Friday. That Friday, we also have No Chewy, Candy, and Marvel versus Blitzbullet and Little Plotkin. And on the 25th, which is a Thursday, we have in the Challenger section, we have Heavenly Fraction and Plot and Pawn versus Anthony Chess Bahrain and Vincent 2016. So PKNM was asking, who is my favorite to win this? Let me look at the bracket in the Challenger section. I know Pearl the Dragon is pretty good. So Tom Ray and Pearl the Dragon, I think, probably favorites. But I mean, there's a few strong teams in there, so you never know what's going to happen. Heavenly Fraction has been improving a lot lately, playing a lot of Bughouse. Heavenly Fraction is a streamer, that's Marie Chess. But yeah, we'll see. The other question was, why did organizers make a separate calendar from the Crazy Ass one? I think Midnight Fox was a newer organizer and he didn't have access to the Crazy Ass calendar. I think that's why. I think when everyone has access to the calendar, yeah, it makes sense to put them all on the same calendar. PKR could have given access. Yeah, that's something we can do next year. I think we're just going to roll with this calendar for this year. But I mean, you could always put the matches on there as well, if you want. Nothing prevents them from being on more than one calendar, if you have access to it. But yeah, we should do that next year. You're right. It is a lot of work, for sure. So there's not many matches left. It would have been a lot more work during the group stage. Okay, so we need to find someone to raid. So I am going to end stream. Anyone has any suggestions, let me know. I'm going to see who's streaming. See if we recognize anyone. See, Adriana is streaming. She's played some Bughouse before and some 4-player chess. Who else do we see? So Rosie Chess is streaming, but he's streaming Dota Underlords rather than streaming chess or Bughouse. I think probably we raid Adriana. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me. Really appreciate it. I am through covering the 4-player chess arenas this weekend. May cover them next weekend. I'm not sure. Next weekend will be 30-second rather than 1 minute with a 1-second increment. Harder for me to commentate on that. Though, of course, I can just pull up the games and we can watch. There are some BWC matches scheduled over the next week. I will cover as many of them as possible. So whenever I don't have a conflict and whenever I know about it far enough in advance that I'm not somewhere else when it starts. Like, I didn't know about this match until it was halfway through. So sorry we didn't get to see the start of the match. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. Oh, by the way, the Crazy House World Championship just ended yesterday, and No Chewy Candy streamed that on his channel, so you can see that on his Twitch if you look in his VODs, and I think he'll put it on YouTube soon. So you can check out the Crazy House World Championship there. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye, guys.